Hey guys, so before my craft room gets into a big mess and I bring everything down from my crafty meetup and stuff, excuse me, this is probably the cleanest it's going to be for now, right now, unless I'm going to do a detailed craft room tour. But I just kind of want to show you my transition. A lot of you have followed me on Instagram, saw the transition of my basement into my craft room. My mom gave up the basement. That used to be a playroom, but I'm almost 20 and my sister's 12. She doesn't need a playroom, that kind of thing. So this was really helpful. So a lot of you probably have followed me through my journey. I went from my grandma's basement, which is where I started everything. My grandma gave up her whole basement for me. I went from that to a storage unit that my dad screwed me over with. And it's a long story, but I'm finally home where I feel safe and comfortable. And I'm finally getting it to the point where it's me, and it finally feels like a craft room to me. Before, I had things like, if you watch my old videos, I had things everywhere. And this is not including my china cabinet. My china cabinet is actually in my party decorations are still up, but is right there. And I'll do a tour of that too, of what's in there. You can see here some of my decorations from the meetup. And there's Tigger. Say hi, Tigger. Tiki, say hi. Or not. Oh, he said hi. So yeah. I will be uploading, apparently when I did my one of my lives, when we were doing the bird bath make and take for my party, it didn't save, and I tried to save it and wouldn't let me save it, but my second one, when we did the raffles and things, did save, so I will be uploading that to YouTube. So Tiggy, are you going to stay in here with me? So this used to be blue, green, purple, and gray was the color scheme down here. It was a great color scheme, and it's an interesting one, but it was a really cool one. So now it's, I have this dark pink color, which we actually ended up repainting everything here. So my mom's happy with this color. She's like, it's not like, this used to be like a light green, and she hated it. So, and then this was always white, so, but we painted everything white first. Ooh. We painted everything white first with white paint, and then we went over it. Because it's cold in my basement, some of the paint kind of dried funny, but then there's this pink, dark pink, there's this light pink, and then I think this one's a different color. There's this peachy color. There's like a skin tone kind of color, which I think is, this one's different, or maybe that's the same color as, I don't know, I don't remember what I did. Yeah, I painted my banister teal, so this teal's in here, and then we painted this all white. We still have where the gray was, we left the gray here. Sorry about the lighting, but we left the gray there because it wasn't a big deal. I'm not going to go into detail, I'm just kind of going to show everybody. I'm finally getting this corner, like when you first walk down and see this was never like this, so I'm finally, I was buying up stuff for my craft room, like these I just bought, these are from AC Moore, Michael's, this I've had in my stash for a long time, but I just bought the flowers and did that. I made that from something I bought at Michael's, and I did the floral arrangement, just got this from Michael's. So that whole thing I've been collecting, and I'm doing all that. Those still need to be hung up. They're going to go over there on the wall. This is like my accomplishment wall. This is what I kind of look at and stuff. So these I made when I first started. So those are special. And then this is when I met Tim Holtz and Diane Reevely. And then my charcoals that I won those awards for. My business certification, that's my inspiration canvas. I have everything from when I went to Kentucky for being the first female carpenter in New Jersey, first female student carpenter to represent New Jersey in national levels. So I went to Kentucky for Skills USA. So that's up there. I have all my awards. I was also, this is my craft booth, and there's a little expert or blurb. What are those? I don't know what they're called. But where I vended at the East Brunswick Paranormal Expo at the Haunted Elks Lodge. Sorry, can't talk. There, and all that stuff, and then more awards, stuff from Skills USA, stuff from friends, and then some pictures. And yeah. What's the matter, Tiggy? Then I have some vintage furniture. My garbage can won't say closed because it's packed. And like I said, I'll go into detail, but this is my desk where I work. I bought Dollar Tree lights, one broke, so I have to buy more of those, and I'm going to put them all here to make this area brighter for me to work. And then I'm also getting into video editing. I'm going to take my laptop to Apple, see if they can fix it. If not, my family might be looking into helping me invest money into getting a desktop Apple computer, because I feel more comfortable doing video editing on that, and I'm learning all that, so you guys will see process videos, you know, proper, better videos from me. I'm going to get, you know, a new tripod, not just for my camera, but also for my phone. I'm going to try the iPhone recording, because everybody tells me they do, like, with their phone and stuff. And then I'm also going to be getting the studio lights that we get, so that will be something I'll be investing in. So this is what it looks like when you first walk down. I know it's a little dark over here, which is why I don't want to do like a detailed video until I get all that sorted out. Most of this is my paper. This is my main cart that always stays out, which we'll go into detail. It kind of looks like a mess, but yeah. This is just spring projects that I was working on and still working on that I haven't got around to finishing, but I will eventually. I'll work on it here and there. This will stay out till I'm done with it. But then here's this other area, and again, I'll go into details in another video, and I'm still figuring out where everything's gonna go, where things are going. I'm still moving things around and unpacking things. Like, I'm still, yeah, it's been a process. But this is where my main desk where I work. Like, you can see I have some projects and stuff I'm working on, but this is where I sit and work. And I don't want my camera to die. My poor skeleton fell off the ceiling, so I gotta put him back up. You know, and all this I will go through. Then I finally have some better lighting in here, over here. I mean, in person this is like lit up. I guess on the camera it's just picking up different. This is my mixed media cart, all that stuff, my unicorn wall. Everybody knows I love unicorns. All my machines are here. Stuff I have to put away. I will be doing a yard sale haul. I got a whole bunch of Stampin' Up stuff. And good news, I will be joining Stampin' Up in June. I'll be hosting my first online party. I believe I'm going to be doing it through YouTube. It's either going to be through YouTube or Facebook. I forgot what I decided. But, so keep an eye out for that, because I will be joining someone's team, and then once I feel comfortable enough doing it, I'm going to start off my own team. So I will also be looking, once I get to that point, I'll be looking for some ladies who would be interested in that. So, you know, I've gotten the offer multiple times from multiple people, and I never really got into it because I do like to stamp, but I was never super crazy about it. But if you look at the old cards I used to make, I used to do tons of coloring, tons of stamping. A lot of them were digital images, all that kind of stuff. I used to do a ton of that. And then I sold all my supplies because I needed the money for something. I sold all of my dies at the time, and a lot of my stamps and a lot of my markers and things to help pay for my medical bills, to help my mom. And so I think just starting last year or the year before is when I just started my die collection back up. But I used to have tons and tons of, I don't have as much as I used to. Nothing compared to most of you girls. So I'm focusing on AliExpress. So it's, you know, a little more cost effective for me. But, alright, so let me finish this so I don't keep rambling. I have all storage bins under there. They used to be up on the shelf, but I was like, no, let's use up this space here. I might eventually sew a, like a Velcro, like, you know, like a ruffled thing. If I don't do Velcro, I might put like a little rod, like attach a little rod to the outside of these tables. These I got out of the garbage. These are IKEA tables. And, you know, I don't care if they're a little banged up, but I did the stenciling on them to make them kind of match in my room. That's a false door that was there because there's back storage under the stairs. That's all our holiday decorations, Christmas trees, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, here's so I have my scan and cut. I have my original Cricut I bought, which I use but barely use. My new Cricut Explorer 1, I believe I have. And I'm looking into the Maker, but I'm not sure if it's, I'd rather just keep this. And then I'm looking into the Silhouette Cameo. And I need to get a big shot. I don't have a big shot. I just have my little, I just have a little cuddle bug. But, you know, anyways, here's tons of stuff that people have gifted to me, made for me. All that stuff. There's a basket back there full of like loaded pockets that people have done. Some stuff I've done. Tons of wands and unicorns. This has Cricut cartridges in it. But yeah, I'll go into detail. I'll do like detailed section tours. This area I love. I love this little cupcake thing. I got out of the garbage, I think, or maybe I paid $3 for it at a yard sale, and I repainted it like an ivory color because it was like a weird, gross color. I used to use it for craft shows, but then I stopped using it, and then I was like, oh, you know, instead of getting rid of it, it fit there, so I started filling it up with things that were special to me, you know, or little, you know, like my little mini things that I get from people. This is a little pencil sharpener. This BMP, if you can see it, that Winnie the Pooh, that's from when I was a baby, from my room. So I have little things. I have my little mini Wawa cup in there. This little milk can's from Joanna, Scrap Nuts. So I have my little dinosaurs, unicorn, all that fun stuff is there. Here's some more stuff there. I started hanging on these locker things. I'll go into detail about all different things I do for storage. So I have all back here. There is really crappy lighting back there. That's why I have lights up there. And I'm going to get some more LED lights to go up top before I do like a detailed room tour video, because it's not fair for you guys to be looking in the dark. Because it looks dark. I don't mind it because I'm not over there, but that's why I put the lights on the ceiling. The push lights from Dollar Tree, because then you just push it on when you're over there and looking for something. But I will get more. I need to get more. So I started putting pictures up on these because these lolly columns are magnetic. Oops, I'll fix that. This is from April. And then I started doing the same thing on that one, and then I have another one that's over there. I have this little table, little stand that I'm slowly filling up with goodies from friends and swaps. Another vintage piece of furniture, which has a lot of vintage pieces like laces and things in it. These are brand new. I just got this whole area I rearranged, and I found the room to get 2 more cubes. So I got a 12 cube and I got a 6 cube, and I just nailed them on top of one another, and they're there. And those are the ones I shared on Instagram that I put the Maggie Holmes paper on the back of. And then this is my favorite section, because there's my like Maggie Holmes dresser I made. Well, I didn't make the wood, but I altered it and painted it. Altered that little window. This is where some of my milk glass, I have a lot of milk glass, but I cannot, and crystal, I cannot fit it all here. Most of it's in my storage unit. Some of it I'm selling for at a one of our yard sales. But like my really special pieces that I love, I'm keeping out. This is empty right now. This is normally where I record, where I started recording. This is empty for right now because I'm going to be bringing stuff down from my party. That's why I didn't, you know, that's why I wanted to do this video before that. You know, just some more stuff. This is new. The little cork boards are new. So I'm going to start filling stuff up and trying to fill up the space down here. You know, as you can see, you know, I did all the way up to the ceiling. I made, and it was funny when I did these, I just estimated. Like, I just screwed the shelves off where I thought they looked nice. I didn't measure, and they fit